this is how God transformed my life through YouTube. This is what happened, and this is what happens when you truly connect with the power of God. Even though I used to be once, what do you call when you don't believe in anything? Atheist? Yeah, an atheist, I think. And so sorry, because I'm driving and trying to pay attention to what's happening in the road, because here in the Philippines it's kind of crazy the way traffic works. Nobody follows the rules. It's totally insane. And so I was once an atheist. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. English is not my it's not my native language. And I came from a poor background, okay? I lived in multiple countries, and I had a temporary job on a kitchen in a restaurant, and I had to do the dishes. That was in Corsica, France. It's an island. And it gets pretty hot in the summer. A lot of tourism, and then in the winter everything vanishes. Everyone closes everything, and all the business closed over there in the south, and you get nothing. So it's just like a Walking Dead island in winter time. And then I did something. I was already spiritual, okay? In this moment, I'm not gonna go back to all the very beginning. I'm gonna leave that for another video. So the message of this video is to tell you how God transformed my life, not from the beginning, okay? So I was already a believer, but I said I used to be, okay? So for you know the reference point in life, okay? So this is a moment where I was already transformed spiritually, okay, awakened. And I was still poor, okay? So it's like I didn't have an ultimate goal in life. I knew God had something for me, but I didn't know what it was yet. So I went into deep meditation, and I said, God, what is my purpose in this life? What am I gonna do as a career? Because I am not happy with this job. Yes, I'm grateful for this job, but I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. Because who cares? If it's me washing the dishes or somebody else, what's that gonna change, right? So I'm asking you to give me the direction that I'm supposed to take for my purpose of life. I want to do something for humanity, for the world, something that really is I'm supposed to be doing. And I know that this is not my call. Just work in the restaurant, doing the dishes and everything. And I did that, and then I meditated, okay? After a long while during meditation, then I went silent completely. I enter a thoughtless moment, which is no thoughts during that meditation state. And then there was a message that came from within, not from without, not from outside. It's from within. And it feels like telepathy. It feels like it came from you, but from the higher you. So it came from God. So that's how you interpret, because the language of God is different. It's not like in the Bible you can hear the voice in the sky. No, this comes from within, and says, you used to be a DJ, right? I used to be a DJ. Not very famous, I was just trying to be a DJ, but I used to be a DJ. That's all I cared about before. And I knew that after being spiritually awakened, I could no longer be a DJ, because a DJ of electronic music brings a lot of negative sides, like drugs, alcohol is a drug as well. So it's like drugs. The environment is not very blessing. Yes, you can have a good time even without those things, but usually it attracts that. Okay? So I knew that would not bring what humanity is needing, right? So like an awakening and this, it doesn't help humanity really evolve. It just helps them pass the time, actually, right? So enjoy a little bit something. But it was not my final or ultimate purpose. And so God in his message to me says, you used to be a DJ of electronic music for the people, and now you can be DJ of the souls. And I'm like, what is that about? DJ of the souls? What does that mean? And that was the only message. And then I went out of meditation, and I was grateful for the message. So it's mostly like a prayer meditation, okay? But not like in the sense of asking God for everything, and then it's like the only thing I do is ask, and then be grateful. No, it's more like an active prayer meditation. So you do a prayer, you be grateful, and then you silence yourself and let God speak when the time is right, when you are right, okay? When you are in the right present moment, when you enter the present moment, because all answers to life are in the present moment. People take for granted the present moment, or they think they know the present moment, but they don't really know. The present moment is actually a very powerful tool that is happening right now, because all reality happens in the present moment, nowhere else. And so I went out of meditation, and then I started to reflect about this. I'm like, DJ of the souls, what is the type of music that can be created as a DJ, like a DJ, right? Create, but it actually helps the souls to uplift. And then I started to dig into this, and the most spiritual music that a DJ can be doing is meditation music creator. And that's how I became a meditation music creator. But it was not that an easy path, okay? Only because God said what I'm supposed to do, it doesn't mean it's going to be easy, right? And then I'm like, okay, so meditation music creator. And there was already some channels on YouTube doing that. Nowhere else they were doing that. Maybe on the web with their own website or an app, or I don't know, like something like that. But on a social platform, only YouTube, there was these channels doing it, okay? And I'm like, that makes so much sense. I can create music the way I'm supposed, and then I had to love to do it, right? Because I always enjoy those sounds of meditation, but I never thought that it was my final destiny and that I should only stick to that, right? So of course I still like electronic music, but if I want a career, and I want to do something for the world, then that's what I'm supposed to do, okay? So that means that's what's gonna work. That's what I'm supposed to do. And then what I did is actually very crazy, because so that means I was supposed to enter YouTube, start a YouTube channel, create everything around meditation music, and start to put my work on. I didn't have any skills of creation. I had to learn everything by myself. So all I knew how to do is mix. So go to the mixer and boom, boom, boom. But for this purpose, I had to create from scratch. That's when I started training. And I took some of the money from the work, and I invested in a laptop, and I started doing get the software, right? And then I started to mess around there and see what I can create. And at the same time, instead of working and doing that at the same time, no, I said I'm gonna quit my job. Even though I didn't have any guarantee that it was going to work. Which is insane. Now, you might think, okay, you did that because it was God. Yeah, but, there's no guarantee. Even if God says how long it's going to take, right? Until I ran out of money, I ran out. But now you're going to ask, yeah, that was kind of stupid. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of stupid. But if you think about it, I was working way more than I should. 12 to 14 hours a day, man. 12 to 14 hours. Sometimes I had to be there before 10 a.m., 9, 10, and I exit the restaurant at 2 a.m., man. 2, 4 a.m. sometimes. Which is insane. An insane schedule. So I was pretty much living in the restaurant. That's in the summer season. When the winter season came, it was going to chill more, okay? Chill down. But still, it was 4 months like that. After the summer ended, and I entered the winter, I just worked 1 month, and I said to the boss, look, I'm gonna quit. Now you could say, yeah, but why you didn't do the same time? Yes, because I didn't have time enough. When I come home from the work, I no longer want to do anything because I'm like, I'm not like chilling, I'm not chilling in the work, washing dishes and preparing salads. I was already helping in the kitchen too, so preparing salads and do also some food preparation work, and then back to the dishes, and then back to this, and then cut this, cut that. So it's like prepare the veggies and cut this and cut that, wash this, prepare the salads, all the time like that, boom, 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 boom. So when I'm home, I'm like, I cannot even create anything. Because even in the winter, I was working still like 10 hours, 11 hours. Because it's like that. That's the type of work it is. So yes, I was earning quite good, but at the same time it's like exhausting, right? And so I had to quit. So I went to the boss and said, hey, I'm gonna quit. He's like, are you sure? Like, yeah. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna do something that God guided me to do, because this is not my purpose. It's like, I understand, but just know one thing. I really investing on you, because I couldn't even speak French properly, but so I was like growing, starting to speak and this. So it's like he was investing on me. It's like, look, for me, with me here, you're gonna go like long years working, continue to grow. And so if you stop, I can no longer help you or even accept you back, okay? That's one thing you have to be aware. I'm like, yeah, I understand. It's like, so, okay, if you really want to do this, I'm gonna help you in everything, the entire process. I know you don't have the right to have this money that you get when you don't have a job. When you work for a certain time, then you can get this unemployment money. It's not much, but it helps you while you're searching for another job. It's like, I know you don't have the right for that, but I'm gonna help you to get that. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. I'm gonna help you on everything until you are really settled, and then we go with a handshake, like a real one. I'm like, this is the right person. Like, what the fuck? That's really good. I really appreciate that. Thank you for so much. I'm sorry for this situation to happen. It's like, yeah, no problem, man. Good thing you come to talk with me, tell me on time, so I have time to prepare to get another person and help. I thank you for everything you did for my restaurant. So I really appreciate it. And we were having like a lot of tips because there was a lot of rich people going there, and his ethic on the tips was like share across everyone. So it's like, even if you got 100 and the other got 50 and the other got 200 and everyone shares the same. So it's shared equally to everyone. So that was amazing. So on top of the salary, there was like also some motivation money that he also uses. It's not a salary and it's not a tip, but also like an incentive. And I'm like, that I really appreciate that. So I was like, the best month I earned like more than 3,000 euros. So that was like amazing with the tips and everything. So my salary was just like 1,800 or something like that because of the extra hours and then the incentive and then the tips, and then sometimes goes to 2,400, 2,600, 1,000 or even 3,000, the best. So that was it's amazing. I mean, the boss was really amazing, but it's a very hard work, and it's not for the easy, the ones who want it easy, but it was amazing. And I quit. You know how long it took me to get to financial freedom after I started YouTube? 2 years. Now, 2 years, I started earning after 2 years. So I got monetized after 1 year, 1 year and a half or something like that. And then I started to earn a little bit. But after 2 years, that's when I started to earn a salary similar to the restaurant. And then after that, the next year, I was already financial free. So it was like very long work and then spike. And so, yeah, this is how God transforms your life. Until now, for 10 years now, I don't have a work. I don't work for anybody. I work for myself. And this all happened through YouTube. And not only I created one channel, I created multiple channels. I did a lot of stuff. I already have more than 1 million subscribers across all channels. Now, it hasn't been easy. It's not been easy because I depend a lot on Google AdSense money, which is not very convenient because this type of niche, it's really hard to make money outside of AdSense because nobody wants to buy anything. It's really hard because I don't have to show myself. It's just meditation music with the video animations. And so it's really hard to make money otherwise. But I'm working on that. I failed a lot. I did a lot of mistakes, which is normal because when you come from a poor background, all your family was poor, you don't know anything. You don't know how to create business. You don't know nothing about money. I even thought money is evil, man. Just imagine. So I had a lot of mistakes, but now I learned from the mistakes. I no longer have the same opportunities I had before. So now I have to be smart and create them. And then my next goal is to create an app, a meditation music app. I'm not going to be the first one, but I'm going to try to be innovative. But it doesn't come cheap. If you want a really good app, you really need to invest a lot of money. And so, yeah, I helped a lot of people, so my money always vanish. So now I'm being more smart, more intelligent. I live in 2 countries, right? Portugal and the Philippines. I have a beautiful family. Everything was also created with God. So I'm paying a house here in the Philippines. My next goal is to own a house in Portugal. I want to enter the real estate business. So all of this is going to be achieved with God, no matter what. God is on the front always. And this is what you have to be aware, that with God everything is possible. You just have to believe in yourself and believe that you have a higher purpose. Okay? And put all in. Go all in with God. Now, I don't suggest you quit your job just like I did, because that's very crazy. It may not have worked, but it worked. But there was like a few months there, I didn't have any money. I was under my family's, and even though they didn't believe, but they were supporting me a little bit, because I used to support also them before. But it worked, man. So I don't suggest doing that because it's very risky, but just want to tell you, God is the one. Thank you. Till the next video.